and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I'm so excited today to talk about my music journey and how making music my full-time job made me lose the passion for it and how my relationship to it changed as well over time. And I'd also talk about whether you should turn your passion into your full-time career or just keep it as a passion. If you don't know me, my name is Lara and my music name is Saphy, and I'm so happy to have you here. I've moved to London from a small village in France at the age of 17 years old, and in the past 3 years I've worked on cruise ships as a piano bar entertainer, traveling the world and entertaining crowds every night. And as pretty as it may sound, it hasn't always been easy to work on cruise ships and not have the stability of a real life on land. There are so many aspects of it that were not 100% easy, but I'll do another video on that topic so I can tell you a little bit more about it. For now, I just like to share what importance music had in my life before I worked on cruise ships and how this changed the day I started working on cruise ships. So since I was a little kid, I started with classical piano, and that was such a big part of my childhood. I didn't really have any friends at school, so when I was coming home and practicing the piano, this was a very important moment for me, and I've always seen it as the piano being my best friend. So this is the kind of relationship I created with music from the start. As a teenager, I started singing and songwriting and expressing myself using my creativity through music, and I really enjoyed that. But I was doing this kind of like hiding from the rest of the world. I didn't want my family to see me. I didn't want anybody to see me singing. I was so scared. I was so afraid. And at 17 years old, I moved to London for music because this is all I wanted to do. I wanted to be a pop star. I wanted to get famous and do it all. But then I was so scared of failure, and I was also having a very bad relationship with myself where I didn't really believe I was worthy of succeeding in whatever I wanted to do. And I had a very bad image of myself, and I thought I would suffer like that forever. This is another topic as well, relationship to yourself, which is a very dear topic to my heart, because now I can see how life is different when you actually treat yourself right. So yeah, music always had a big part in my life. When I was in London from 17 years old, I studied music. I did a music performance course in London. I also started songwriting and producing my music, just recording demos on SoundCloud. By the way, you can go and have a look. I'll put the link in the description below. And really using music as a way to express myself and process life, I would say. Deal with everything that was happening in my life, and I wrote some songs for other people as well, but yes, I've really used music as a way to process everything in my life. That was my biggest passion. I could sit at the desk for hours, for a whole night, writing a song, recording it. You know, I would always be at the piano. If you scroll down on my Instagram, you can see so many things from when I was in London. And one day I saw an ad on Facebook for a cruise ship job, and I accepted it. I learned 150 songs in 3 weeks, and I got on my first ship, which was very exciting but very scary. And I've been working on cruise ships for 3.5 years. Now I would like it to be over because my relationship to music has drastically changed since I made it my job. We had to perform 3 hours a night on average. It was 3 times 45 minutes or 4 times 45 minutes on the ship, because I was such a little, shy kid. scared of getting out of my comfort zone, scared of speaking up, and scared of getting people to sing along, to clap, and to do everything. So I learned so much about confidence and owning it, just like you're the queen. And yeah, I learned so much, which was great. But yeah, I would say that what once was my passion became everything but my passion. The last thing I would do when I was not working, so when I was not performing, would be music. I just couldn't do music anymore. I could hear noise, I couldn't hear music anymore. I was extremely bored of how I was playing the piano and how I was singing, and I was just exhausted emotionally, because not only performing is tiring, but it's also emotionally very draining, because being on the stage with the lights on you and having people watching you, interacting with you is tiring. And I really started hating what I was doing. Maybe this from the first couple of contracts, I really started hating what I was doing. And I saw my relationship with music decline, and I don't know how I dealt with my emotions, because this really was my best way to deal with my emotions. I didn't write any songs for 3 years, I didn't record anything, I never ever played for myself, it was just working. And again, I'm so grateful for everything I've been through on Chips and all the experience I've gained, all the people I've met. I've had wonderful experiences on there, but it has destroyed my relationship with music. And this, I think, gets me to the other thing I wanted to talk about in this video, which is, should you make your passion your full-time career, or should you keep it as a passion? I think it's good to ask yourself, is this just a passion, something that I enjoy doing, or is this a purpose? Is this something that I'm meant to do full-time so that I can actually help people? So the difference between a passion and a purpose, in my opinion, is a passion is just something you get enjoyment out of. It's something you enjoy doing, it's something you get joy out of doing. And a purpose is not about you. It's about you in the sense that because this is what you're meant to do, you're gonna find enjoyment, but it's more about the world, helping the world. And for me right now, I know that my purpose is to help people reconnect with themselves, love themselves more, and to inspire people so that they can inspire others and shift to another identity. And I know this is not about me, and this is why I'm here as well on this YouTube channel, because it's not about me. It's about all the people that I want to gather and bring together and create something that's bigger than myself. So if the thing you're thinking about is something that's bigger than yourself, this is probably your purpose. And if it's just something you enjoy doing, just as you would enjoy watching Netflix or playing guitar just in your free time, maybe that's your passion. And I 100% believe that making a job out of your passion, or turning your passion into a full-time job, is definitely not a good idea. Because I did it, and I've really paid the cost for this. I've paid for the cost of losing my relationship to music, and even to this day it's not back 100%, and it will never ever be like it used to be. Because this is something that once was work. This is something that I once was forced to do when I didn't want to do it. Now I understand I have something bigger to do. That's why I'm building a presence online, and music will be part of it. But if this is just your passion, you just enjoy doing it, turning it into a job will just make you hate this, because the reason why it's your passion is because you have the freedom to do it whenever you want. And if you turn it into a job, then you won't be able to do it whenever you want. You will have to do it to get the money in, right? Even if you build a business around this and that it's your passion, you will have to do it all the time. Just be aware of that. I'm very grateful for everything I've been through, and I'm so grateful not to have this relationship with music anymore that I had on the ships, because it's so unhealthy to me to perform to people when I hear noise. And I'm so grateful that hopefully this will never ever be the case anymore, and I'll be able to reconnect with music. I've already been writing songs and reconnecting a little bit since my last contract, but I really want this to be a lesson for me that if I enjoy doing something, it doesn't mean that I should turn it into a job. And again, if your purpose is something bigger than yourself, is to serve the world, is to help other people, then this is different from just turning your passion into a full-time career. And I think you should definitely step into your purpose. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm very grateful to have you here. Please let me know if there are any topics that you'd like me to talk about, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.